Outlaw Star review ordered by user Yevgaz, that is, if I understood correctly from my employer's dialogue, a very important person in Ukrainian anime industry, or fanbase, something along those lines. The client ordered a lot of anime to review, and I can see that he likes anime from those times when anime industry was effectively a Wild West, where any shit could fly, provided they got enough dosh. But I'm not the one to judge, and work is work. Outlaw Star is a science pop/space western of the late 90s, and I can already feel the sour taste in my mouth. Japanese almost never made a decent western without destroying it with Deus Ex Machina or some other mystical crap. The show happens in a world where humanity had conquered space and spread all over it like cockroaches, especially Chinese, that are so numerous that not only their pirates are one of the world powers, but they also built their own empires somewhere in the hinterlands. I will never understand why Japanese have such weird stereotypes about pirates and... oh, I forgot. There are 3 main heroes, although the show desperately tries to make us think that there's 5 of them. Gene Starwind, the captain that is essentially every main hero of every space western ever. A dashing man with a good eye and a crack shot that doesn't want to do more than he needs, but life's a bitch, and he's the inseminator. His little companion, Jim Hawking, is 10 times smarter than our captain and the brains of the team. Essentially, he is what would happen if Edward Elric fucked Arnold. And then there are the females, or as I like to call it, the source of entertainment during long flights. Melfina, a magical MacGuffin that helps controlling the ship, and that every 2-5 episodes goes the usual "Who am I? What am I? Why am I?" Suzuki, a samurai chick that can cut through steel with a wooden sword, and Aisha, a cacao. No, not that. Fuck it, it's a Klingon female and about as useful as one. And after fighting pirates that make One Piece pirates look realistic and serious, our heroes become the local variation of a mercenary, and while searching for a great treasure, do jack shit 26 episodes in a row. Every cliché is here. No money, everything is expensive, people want to eat, females want to be molested. There's nothing wrong with that, mind you, it kinda comes with the genre, I just have to confirm that they are indeed here. When I consume a product, my only criteria on which I make my judgment is, did I enjoy consuming it? I try to not use some pointless bullshit like points or scales, because I am somewhat an optimist. I'd believe that people of the 21st century, unless of course they're mentally deficient, should have their own head on their shoulders and not make their decisions based on some numbers, unless those numbers are caliber 1. But unfortunately, modern technology doesn't yet allow me to replace the consciousness of every human with mine, so I have to think about other criteria, like, would an anime fan that likes Konosuba, Star Wars, and kawaii pictures like it? You know, the lumpen proletariat of our anime society. And since this is also an old anime, one has to ask another question. Is there a point watching it in whatever year you watch this recording? And before people that like this anime will mob me, I do not regret my spent time, but at the same time I wasn't overly impressed by it either. There is nothing in this anime that definitely hooked me. The characters are unremarkable and never go beyond their respective cliches. The space battle scenes are too rare to attract a hardcore battle scene enthusiast, too unrealistic to attract a hardcore sci-fi fan, and the ship's design is too boring for any person that likes mechas and such. The biggest flaw of this anime, in my opinion, is that it's 26 episodes long, while they could do that all in 15-16. The anime has tons of strange scenes of nothing. When they show you a thing, tell you about it, and then just pause for a couple of seconds, and almost every action they do is done in a way that makes me yell, "Well, that was fucking pointless!" If you like sci-fi stuff in the same way most people like Star Wars, then perhaps you'll find something in this, I don't know. In my opinion, Japan made a lot of space opera that's infinitely better than this. This is why I don't like rambling about old anime. As a market, it's kinda occupied, that's one. And 2, it won't take long till you start reusing old jokes, cause what else can you say about it? Everything worth criticizing and praising in old anime was criticized and praised long before some of my listeners were even born. And those that like it have stopped listening to me on the first minute or so. It's training gorillas in Mozambique all over again. Now you see why these pauses are annoying.